Hey. Black Tormentor. Someone said, is this about DJ Copy? Waiting happened to DJ Copy. I don't know anything. No. Hey. Dealing with a cheating spouse or a cheating partner. How will they take manage? Let me see who I can bring up. I don't want to talk much today. Tastebuds is also coming live. So I want to ask you. I've been in a relationship where they cheated on me before. It's not fun. Let me not lie and give you guys. Other blessing say by going to recently deleted. I know one babe. Your spelling is not correct. I can't correct it. Anything that has gone has gone. You can't correct it. Nothing like dealing with a cheating partner. Now to break up. Okay. Imagine this your cheating partner. Now your wife of 5 years. And you have 3 children. Or you see it's easy if you do boyfriend and girlfriend for university or secondary school. They can't cheat on you, you waka. If high value men don't cheat, they exercise their option. So my question for you guys is, what do you do? Ice cream and grape. No, my combo that day was ice cream and cherries. It wasn't grape, it was cherry. But ice cream and grape too goes well. So, what is your take? How do you handle it? Have you ever been in a relationship where you were being cheated upon? If you were, what exactly did you do? Hello, bro. We can hear you clearly and we can see you clearly. Only you join, only you they announce your network. Meanwhile, you did okay. It's to let go. Someone said to let go. It's not
dark. It's a bit dark where I am, but I kind of.
You were coming from the light and you entered inside the darkness. You were coming from the light and you entered inside the darkness. Now you don't know what thing they do. Now you don't know what thing they do. DJ, the Joy Diva. It takes the grace of God to forgive. Cheesy me. Long time. How far? You don't come back from Germany. How far, brother? So wait till you they talk.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. How you did?
I did fine. How you did, sir?
I did good.
Yeah. Let me say my study.
Good to see you. Good to see you once more.
Good to see you guys. Cheesy, how you doing?
My study is scattered.
You sure won't make we know say you get study. Clap for yourself.
like this, so you can sit down, no problem. Okay.
So, Cheesy,
Hi.
you seem to have a lot of experience with this cheating. The way you just sit down and say,
No. Because I get cheating. Me, if I talk here, everybody goes scatter. So I just close my mouth. I just wanted to say hello to you guys.
No, you have to talk. Oh, you have to talk. Oh, we want to hear your talk. How was Germany, by the way?
Everybody was scatter because that relationship. So it was Copenhagen and I went to Denmark.
Denmark. Oh, sorry, forgive me. I thought it was Germany.
Yeah. If I talk here, everybody goes scatter and be free. So we could just leave that one.
Talk. You have to talk. You have to talk. Cheesy.
Because it's for me, I'm not in that relationship.
You are breaking, oh.
We died there. We died there for that relationship. We will be there. I don't forgive nothing. We'll be there. You're doing, I'm doing. That's me. Don't go. You're doing, I'm doing. If I catch you saying you do, you're doing, I am doing. We'll be there together. Nobody's going nowhere.
What if the guy wants to break up with you?
He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
How?
We died there together. Breaking up where? I'm not breaking up nothing with anybody. So we are.
No, but he will break up with you. He don't fight like me now. I cheat on you. I can't find and say you cheat on me. Me, I will break up with you now. Straight.
Why would you break up now? Why you go first?
It doesn't matter now. As I don't see say that kind of person you be. You no get forgiveness spirit. I no go want marry you now. Why I go marry person way?
So you know, why I go come forgive you?
You have to. Women, I hate to sound like this, but women should learn to forgive guys.
Oh, really? Why should it be that women must forgive? Why?
Bros, make we ask our bros here. What do you think?
It's not everybody that can take this.
Men also do forgive. Can I share my story?
He wants to share his story. Wait, Cheesy.
See, let me tell you
Men also.
that is real. Not everybody can take this thing, really. You just think it's that easy for you to. I keep saying that when it comes to temper issues, I say, hey, when it comes to temper issues, you don't know what you can do at that moment when you find that these things happen. Everything can just come into your brain like, okay, look at how to handle this. You never just say you forgive and move on, I will break up. Is it that easy? It's not that easy. It's not easy until, different.
Omomi says it's rare for men to forgive.
Okay. It's rare. Why is that?
Yeah, let's not group it that it's rare for men to forgive or rare for women to forgive. It depends on the personality.
Me, if I'm in a relationship and the woman cheats.
Hi, Daddy ladies.
Hi, darling. How you doing?
Let me tell you two stories of mine.
Oh yeah, make we hear your story.
The first one, I was dating this girl. I got transferred from where I was working in Lagos to Benin, and I met her, right? And we started dating. But after about 1 year and 2 months, her behavior changed. Though her behavior has been changing.
Hey, music, kill that music, oh.
I'm fine.
That one was one, so.
I'm here, but just want to do something, please. Just quickly.
Okay, I need you to comment.
Yeah.
Yes. So let him finish. He's talking, the gentleman.
I noticed her behavior was changing, and I was like, babe, what's going on? And then she said she's pregnant. I was like, okay, you're pregnant? Well, I wasn't ready as a then, but at the same time, being the only son of my mom, and it's just two of us, I was like, okay, if it comes, it comes. But she went further to tell me that it's not actually, the pregnancy is not actually mine. I was like, what do you mean it's not mine? She said, yes, it's not mine, that it belongs to her ex-boyfriend, which I don't know of, which I've never heard of. I was like, okay, your ex-boyfriend. Now, the thing is, when I met her, I was in Benin, she was based in Benin. But they relocated back to Delta State. So there was this distance between us. But at least every other week or once every month, she comes over to Benin to spend time with me. So she said she was pregnant. I was like, okay, who is this ex I don't know of? She told me. I was like, okay. So what do you want to do? My question was, why did you do this? And get what her reply was. Her reply was, since we've been dating for 1 year and some months, she's not been pregnant for me, so she wants to find out whose fault is it.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, that's not an excuse. That's so dumb. It took me a while because I really liked her. It took me a while, but I was like, okay, so what do you want to do? So I forgave her. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll forgive you because I really like you, but what do you want to do? I can't go on in a relationship with you being pregnant for another man. Daddy Freeze, this lady asked me to give her money to go terminate the, pregnancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, over my dead body, I can't give you my money to go terminate another person's pregnancy. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. If you're coming back to me, I can take you back. No, I won't give you my money to go get pregnant.
Cheesy, I think you have to mute. You just removed your picture. Just mute your volume.
Okay.
Somebody is scattering somewhere. Somebody is looking for. Okay, so that's your first story.
So she actually took off the pregnancy, not with my money, because I want to be a party of that. She took off the pregnancy and came back to me, and we started dating again. But she, after like 1-2 months, she gave me another shock and said she was going to Port Harcourt to go work with her boss that she was working with. I was like, okay, whatever. Not knowing she was going to Ghana to go hustle, right? So she got to Ghana. She didn't spend up to 3 weeks in Ghana. She was arrested. She and her crew were arrested, sent to prison for another 3 weeks, and deported to Nigeria, right?
Why? For what? What did they say they did?
Because they didn't have passport. Legal means of immigration was not there. They went illegal from Nigeria to Ghana, and they went for wrong stuff. So they got caught, and she was deported back to Nigeria. That's one. The other one was I was dating this girl. This girl had true pass, right? When we say true pass, now your guy just give someone this girl, or somebody give someone this girl. You can. I want you guys to hang out or be friends and
Like
stuff like that.
matchmaking.
Yeah, matchmaking. Thank you. So my girlfriend, matchmake me and her friend together, and then she was serving in Asaba. So after the normal usual call for that evening, she called me again, few minutes time, and all I could hear was Beta Audio Santra.
Just code the words. Code your words, guys, please.
Sure. So after our usual conversation, how you doing, how was your day, we ended the call. 2 minutes later, my phone rang, right? I picked it up. Oh, baby, they called me back. What's going on? I picked. What I could hear was audio, audio messages. Now they come up like live audio. I was listening to it for like one minute. I was like, no, I can't take this anymore. I had to put it out on speaker because I was with my friend, and I'm like, bro, I don't know if my ear is paying me or now callers too is what's really going on. And it was like, yeah, almost something is really going on. So I left the call for like 2 minutes, ended the call, and then after about 5 minutes, I called her back, and she was like, no, after, where are you? What have you been doing? She was like, I'm at home with my friend. I'm like, why are you lying? You just called me, And she was like, no. I was like, go check your call log. Go check your call log. You just shot yourself on the foot. And though I forgave her, but it's one of the reasons I don't trust women, right? It's one of the reasons we're having issues in the society. As at the time she was matchmade with me, I was informed she had a boyfriend. And the boyfriend was in Bayelsa. She was serving in Asaba. She had a side piece, which unfortunately I was a side piece. But also had another, side piece and side piece. But I forgave her because I never put 1 for 0 then. So that was the reason I forgive her. But like I said earlier, it depends on forgiving master.
Now you be forgiving master, walai.
Yeah, I forgive well. I forgive well. I swear true. I forgive well. But those 2 incidents I can never forget because I went out of my boundary to forgive. But it is what it is. Yeah. So those are my 2 stories.
First of all, you see, many guys and girls enter relationships where you don't. This modern world has ruined a lot of things, especially for the guys. A girl will conveniently date 3 or 4 guys. One is the chairman that is bringing the money.
Yep.
One is the guy that is very good in bed.
Yeah.
The other 2 are the ones that have prospects in life. They look like if they work hard, they can become something in future. She cannot marry that old Baba we probably is married or has 2 wives or is old, but she can chop his money. So because you can't check her phone, if you ask her too many questions, the question will be, you are stalking me, you are a narcissist. It allows and affords for all sorts of stuff in a relationship. Women will run. I don't know how women are going to deal with guys because women too are going to talk, but I'm telling you how to deal with women. Women are going to run under your protective umbrella of he doesn't trust me. Where do I know you from that I want to trust you? Maybe last week me and you meet. I'm not supposed to. It is stupidity to trust someone you met a week ago or even a year ago. They never show you their true hand. Do you understand? You can love at first sight. Trust takes an extended period. Do you understand? Don't be fooled. I always tell people, when you are in a relationship, check phone. If she tells you she's going to Bielsa, check her location.
That is crazy. Should the women also do the same thing?
Yes.
Can you do it?
I will do it. I will do it before I commit. And I will tell you why. Sometimes after 2 kids, it is difficult to end a bad situation. Like I keep saying it. I haven't seen my kids for 5 years, for instance. 5 years. So it's sometimes difficult to end a bad marriage. Or even if it's not a marriage, if you've been dating someone for so long and you guys have been together for so long, it is difficult. So you find yourself in a position that you are uncomfortable with, but you could have read the signs a long time ago and detached when you were comfortable. You understand what let me give you an example. You've been dating somebody for 3 or 4 years. You know, say the person, they do runs on the side. The 2 of you are planning to relocate to Canada, for instance. The 2 of you are funding that dream together. Only for you to spend everything you have, she spends everything she has, and then you find yourself in Canada, and then you realize that you are with a person that the character get problem. So you know it is bad, but it will keep sucking you in. It's too late. You have invested too much. It's easy when the investment is, I'm going to visit him on the weekend, he's coming to visit me on the weekend, or the moment when I don't begin, they live together. You have invested a lot in that relationship. So what happens is, instead of you detaching and setting yourself free, you keep investing more. And then you are in a bad place, and that bad place will end in divorce or fight. Because you know if you deal with, most men, for instance, can't deal with a cheating woman. Most men, they will tell you they are okay with it. Any guy will probably forgive a one-off. You understand? But a cheat, men can't deal with it unless they've compartmentalized you into this is what this person is going to be. She's a cheat. She's probably my side piece. I'll downgrade her. There are some girls that you like, but you just know you can't marry. So you just keep them in one corner. No emotions, no feelings. Do you understand? Every 5-6 months, go they carry them and go do tests. Just make sure say that they're okay. You understand me? But guys and girls, if you are going into a long-term relationship, first things first is you have to have a conversation about the exes. Your partner's exes cannot be her friends. They cannot even be on talking terms. If it could happen once, it can happen again. Male and female. Do you understand? Some people are comfortable with it and some people can take the risk. It's okay, no problem. But if you are uncomfortable with it, don't leave it. Especially if the ex was good and if they didn't quarrel. Sometimes even if they quarrel, there can still be an attraction somewhere. But those ones that they drifted apart, for instance, I'll give you an example. The reason why they drifted apart was because of genotype issues. They can't be friends, though, because they didn't want to drift apart. Society and nature forced them apart. Do you understand? Anything like genotype issues, anything like my family does not like him or my family does not like her, they will break up, but that flame has not died. So that flame will continue to burn. Then, if he was particularly good or he was particularly rich, I think I put it here, I left it here. If he was particularly good, or maybe Babes has taken it downstairs. If he was particularly good or rich, it can't be here. I put it here just now. It was up here. She must have taken it. If the person is particularly good or particularly rich, it will be a problem. Or he was good to her, but something happened. Maybe they drifted apart because of work. You understand? So, number one rule, cut off the exes. Anybody that cannot cut off the exes, don't be in a serious relationship with them. Your ex is not your friend. Now, if they had exes, and maybe they had primary school exes or secondary school exes, and then they met when they are 30, and the ex is married, you are married, and you trust the person to be mature enough, you've seen the level of maturity, you can allow that. But the ex you dated 4 years ago, why are you people gisting? Okay, one is here. You understand? She can Cheesy, am I working with you? Many of you don't do this. You don't put your foot down, because if you put your foot down now, they'll say you are controlling. They'll say you are a narcissist. Those are the new languages that people in relationships use. They enjoy the freedom. They want to be free. I don't understand what business someone I'm in a relationship with has with their ex. What are they talking about?
An ex without a child. An ex without a child in particular.
If they had kids together, they can have conversations regarding the children. Do you understand? And exes, if you are an ex, for instance, I'll give you an example. If I were in talking terms with my ex, if I were to call her, say I have a message for the kids, or we have some issues to deal with the kids. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? We go straight to the point. If I know she's in a relationship, the first thing I have to do is make the guy in the relationship comfortable. How is your husband? Can I greet him? Send my regards. You understand what I'm telling you? Or how is your boyfriend? Or if I know, or do you understand? Can I talk to the kids? Okay, what's happening? Keep it brief. I saw Mama yesterday in the village. Do you know Mama's unnecessary? Unnecessary. Keep your communication. If it is because of the kids, don't be rude. Entertain the conversation, but know where to nip it off. Do you understand? Movies. You watch movies and see how people handle their exes. The people that wrote those movies are not psychologists too. Many of us believe that what we see in movies are ideal situations. So we tend to copy from the movies and try to fit the movie ideology into our lives. You've got to be careful. Now, sometimes you're with a person who says he doesn't care, he doesn't care, he doesn't care. He doesn't care can be a problem because he's not checking you. If he cares and is probing, he's helping you, because sometimes you don't, women and men can just find themselves in bad. I've found myself in a situation where I was with someone, I entangled with someone who I didn't want to entangle with. Now, situation just presents itself. Do you understand? And I'm sure women too have been in that situation before. They were mature enough at the end of the day to cut off that relationship, but the evil had already happened. I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys. So, when you have a boyfriend who is checking you or a girlfriend who is checking you, she's actually helping you. It's like going to a job. Every morning, when I remember when I used to work in Cool FM, I had to get to work at 8:30. You understand? Once I get to work at 8:30, I had tasks, I had deadlines, I had things. My break is at 1 o'clock. So if I want to go to break at 1, I had to have finished doing everything I was supposed to do before 1 o'clock. You understand? I go for my break at 1, come back by 2, and I have to finish work by 5:30. So when I come back, if I want to go early at 5:30, I have to make sure I meet up my tasks. It was very frustrating. And I thought if I work for myself, it would be easier. I work for myself now. Some days I don't meet 30% of the goals I set for myself for that day. Because there's nobody checking me. There's no boss. There are no dead. I set my own deadlines. So people think that working for yourself is easier. It's not. It's 10 times harder. Because you don't have anybody checking you. You are your own check. So when you have a girlfriend like that checking you, it makes you think it's difficult. You think it's stressful. Trust me, she's removing or he's removing a burden from you. Because if you had to always check yourself and be in good behavior, you will mess up. So appreciate that guy or girl that checks on you. Sorry, I want to say a few more things. Okay, ask quickly. Let me see if I can add it. Then I'll allow this girl to talk.
Would you check your spouse phone if your spouse doesn't create an avenue for you to suspect? Because I've checked his spouse phone. I was suspecting her, the one who got pregnant for another dude. I was suspecting her, so I had to check her phone one night while she was sleeping. And what I saw, man, I couldn't take it. I had to wake her up, like, what's really going on? I checked her phone. Normally, I won't check her phone. But
Now, let me tell you the solution to that. Don't date anybody whose phone is locked. Don't date anybody who cannot give you their phone password.
Daddy freeze.
Wait, you are guilty. That's the thing. You see, my problem with you people is you want to, let me tell you, I'm not going to enter a relationship and say, hey, Cheesy, nice to meet you. Here's my password.
But me, I believe it has to be right.
Hold on. As we've started dating, we've gone for, hold on, Cheesy, we've gone for 1 or 2 dates. Things are beginning to pick up. I'm beginning to see that this is the kind of person I want to be in a relationship with. We are together for about 6 months. It's time to take that step. Cheesy, this is what I want to do in my life. Here's my password. I want to I don't know how you propose. I said, I'll ask me, I will ask you, give me your email password. I want to go through your emails. I want to go through your phone. I want to know the kind of person you are. And here are my own. You see, these things are very important. Let me tell you, save yourself going to the American embassy with a 13-year-old son and you find out it's not your own. Save yourself. As in, you people don't hear word. Now, if me and you have been together for 6 months and you can't submit, I can understand financial issues. I want to know how much you earn. Do you understand? I don't have a problem sharing my financial information with a woman. I have a problem if you enter my account and you see 50 million naira and then you give me a bill. I will end that relationship with you immediately. It's different from you giving me a bill. Do you understand? Because we are in a relationship and you need something. But because you see a certain amount of money in my account, you are now motivated to believe that you can get some of it. That's a no-no. If I give you that, you will never know where my money is again. If I've seen that you cannot handle money or information regarding money, I will keep it away from you. I don't mind going to the bank and changing all my passwords, or simple, moving the account to another bank and you have no idea where the account is. Once I see that you're not mature enough to handle I want you to go to my account and see 500 million there. And you're asking me for 10K and I'm telling you, I'm sorry, I don't have 10K now. People don't understand it. You have 500 million that you want to use to run your business. And you actually need 550 million. But what you have is 500 million. The person is not mature enough to understand that this money where you want to use never still reach. They look for more. The first thing they'll say is, he's stingy. I checked his bank account, it was 550,000. Now your papa put him there.
Yeah.
Now your papa put him there. In home money for your papa. That's one thing. Back to cheating. Always check at a point. Once you guys, I'm not saying date within 2 weeks, start checking phones. If you start checking phones, it's fine. It's good actually to start checking phones from 2 weeks. So you know whether you go carry and go the next level. So by the time you read 3 WhatsApp messages, you know, say this girl no be picking. Or this boy go worry me. You just cut it off and moved on. I beg your pardon. If you are in a relationship and that person cannot let you go through their phone, they get up to answer calls. You are sitting down with them. They cannot pick up their phone and put it on speaker and answer their call in front of you. Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Start worrying.
Yeah.
Some people tell you, yeah, I'm a private person. There's a very thin line between secret and private. And most people don't know the difference. Now, some people will tell you, I don't want you to know about the conversations I have with my mother. If I marry you, no me go they solve your mama problem with you. Hello?
Yeah.
Some people protect their family because every family has secrets. There's no family on the face of the earth that doesn't have their own secrets. When you are entering a relationship with someone, I know some people's mouth is not good. They will break up with you and go and say, her brother was a Yahoo boy, her father a ritualist, her mother Olusho. You understand what I'm saying? And I understand and respect that. But I don't believe you are going to be on every call with your mom and you are going to be discussing her past private life. You understand what I'm telling you? If he goes through your phone, some people also have the genuine fear that family WhatsApp groups, for instance, family conversations, they don't want the person to see it. What you need to assure people is, your family get issues, my family too get issues. Some people have money, but their issues are bad. Some people, their own issues is poverty. So you have to understand that you want to share your life with somebody. Privacy, you are going to sleep in the same room with this person. So what are you? hiding. Let me give you an example. Me and you are married. Something now happens to your father. Say he needs a surgery abroad and he needs money. Am I not going to give you part of the money?
Yeah.
Am I not going to go inside my account and bring? So your family matter that you don't want me to know about. Nobody me and you go see settle them.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we've got to be able to migrate away from individualized partnerships. What the partnership is, two people, they came together to live together, have a legal marriage and have kids. They are two separate identities. That's not what God intended. The Bible says you leave your father and your mother and you cleave to your wife and the two of you become one. How do you become one with somebody that doesn't know what's in your bank? Or somebody that cannot pick up your phone and check who are you chatting with? I say this all the time.
This you're saying as well. I'm not saying it's not a good thing, but then again, it's something they don't have to take advantage of. Sometimes it might not be like the man is the burden of the family. It could be that, depending on the spouse, it could be that.
Your voice is low. Remove those things from your ear. You know that thing, they work.
May I put the second one? No, and they try to connect, but can you hear me now?
I can hear you better.
Okay, yeah. Sometimes this thing is vice versa. It's not like the man is going to be the breadwinner of the family. Sometimes some people, they take advantage of this, they wanting to know how much you earn and the rest of it, they want to make use of it.
To make use of it for what? Explain to me. Make use of it for what?
Some men,
How can a man, what can a man possibly do in this life if he knows how much you are making?
Some men are, I don't want to use a very abusive word because I want to speak from experience. Some men, and they're like, yeah, this woman is earning this money. They won't use it. They don't want to make it using it in good cause. That's what I'm trying to say. Because this woman is making this money, and then you are being a man. You want to take advantage, like, okay, give me money all the time. Give me money all the time.
No, now, what did I just tell you? The moments you sense financial irresponsibility. Let me tell you something. No. That's different. You see, once you give somebody a privilege and they don't understand that is a privilege, you withdraw your privilege.
Yes.
You understand? Let me tell you something. Last time I bought my car, somebody came to me and said, Daddy Freeze, you just bought your car, blah, 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 blah. You spent this amount of big money. Please, I need some money. I say, if I did not buy a car, the fact that I bought a car does not mean that I now have money to throw around. Do you know how long I saved up for it? Do you know what I had to forego to get it? One of my friends bought a Ferrari. And the family member said, oh boy, you get money, oh. See the kind of motor where you buy. He said, no, I don't get money. I get money for Ferrari. No, me say I get money. I earmarked out of my income. I set aside a certain amount of money that I want to use to buy my Ferrari. Do you understand? You have to be able to tell the difference. If I see your bank account, as a human being, if I'm broke and I see 20 million inside your bank account, the tendency for me to make the assumption that I can ask you for money is an ever-present danger.
Yes.
We cannot undermine that, whether you like it or not. It is not something that can be undermined. And we shouldn't undermine it. Why should we undermine that? However, I speak of financial responsibility. Financial responsibility. You want, if you want marry self, you want to know that the person. Now, let me break it down to you. I found a woman who's polite, who loves me, who is beautiful, who matches me in the bedroom for what I like, who is intelligent, who views life the way I view life. Everything is complete, but she's financially irresponsible. I will not break up with her. I will not break up with her. I will guard my finances. Do you understand? I will guard my finances. I've said this story many times before. I remember once some girl sent me picture. I was with my ex then. The girl took a picture of Braka of her endowments and sent to me. So, me too, I will not lie. I entered the bathroom to use the bathroom. When I saw her message coming in, I didn't want to open it where my ex was. So I went into the bathroom to check. As I opened it, my ex just barged into the bathroom. What's that? What's that? Snatch my phone, brah. Sure you get. She just see George Bush. She see mountain. She see valley. She see everything. But I couldn't show am say, what's my conversation with the girl? I wasn't doing anything with the girl. It shall turn big fight. Omo, the next thing. Hey, fight started. I start beg. He reached like 3 days later because we had a joint account. We used to. Now, the joint account, now me open the account too. But I opened it in both our names. Why? God forbid should there be a medical emergency.
Yeah.
You understand? God forbid should there be an issue. You have access to funds.
Yeah.
You understand? That was my intention. Now, I noticed 3 instances. The first instance, I was abroad, I came back, and me, I can penny pinch you. Hey, I can penny pinch. Because if I'm in January, I'm already thinking of what can happen in November. And I'm trying to create a buffer for it. Let me tell you, I'm one of those people that is hardly ever broke. Because from where I'm sitting, they say savings no good. Don't save your money, invest it. Let me tell you, savings, they give rest of mind, though.
Baba.
Savings, they give rest of. When you sit down, I know, say 20 million day your account, your mind go there at rest. Of course, that 20 million, if you use it to buy land or crypto or whatever it is, it has the potential of growing to 50 million. As it is sitting in that bank, is devaluing, but it is there. You understand me? So, because me and you, they share bank accounts, you know, they put 1 naira inside, and I mean, they put the money. One day I came back and I saw that they had removed 5K. What I'm talking about is a long time ago. So 5K had some value, or 10K or 15K, something small. And I was like, why? She said she needed iron. I said, but you are working, don't you have a salary? That was my question. I gave you access to these funds, not because you want to iron your cloth and the iron in the house is bad, then you now go and buy iron. Iron is not an emergency. And if it was, I believe it's something you can deal with. Or tell me, I need to get iron, oh please, we're stuck. I have something at work and I need an iron and I don't have any money. I went to your bank account to. Don't let me come back and be going through my bank statement and seeing you withdrawing. I felt off. I was like, what kind of stuff is this? Hey, it was fight. I let it go. I felt okay, it's just iron. It's caused serious quarrel. But because it was a small amount, I left it. The second time, she wanted to travel with the kids. I usually give feeding allowance. So, because they were traveling, it's like they would travel for a month. They left on the 23rd of August and came back on the 23rd of September. 7 days to the end of the month. I am now traveling. Please, do you need me to give you allowance for that month after I bought your tickets to go to the abroad? Though? Make una judge the matter. Do I need to give you a full month's allowance? Do you understand?
You drop something now.
Drop something, but please.
You drop something now.
We're not really the food allowance.
Just shake body small. Just drop something.
Now that is the problem. You are working.
They're working now.
Do you understand? Why should I even put you on an allowance if you are working?
Yeah.
Why should I put you on an allowance? You have a job. Do you understand me? You have a job, and you will not be with your boss and pick my call. Am I making sense? Your boss is important in your life.
Yeah.
You understand? So why do I? It's 7 days. Manage. I'd expect a woman to understand that a man just paid school fees.
Oh, yeah.
If you can overlook some certain things for that month, it will make sense. Do you understand? You just came back from abroad that I bought you ticket and gave you money for. Even if I didn't give you all the money you spent abroad, I shake body, give you money, and it will be more than your 3 or 4 months allowance. As you come back, it remain 1 week to the end of the month. I believe you as a human being can patch that 1 week.
Yeah.
You understand? As a woman, it's something you should be able to do. I did abroad because as she was coming here, I was going. I did abroad. My phone, they work abroad normally. Till now, I always roam all my. If I'm abroad, I'll be seeing my calls coming in and my text messages. Until I see withdrawal beam, the exact. I came back. I'm like, hey, are we not going to have house money? I said nothing. That's how that incident now happened. She now went to my phone and saw woman way nowhere cloth, blah 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 blah. Waiting how she can't take handle am. She fight me. 4 days later, I just saw a withdrawal of 350. I'm talking about in say like 2010 when dollar was like 160. I just saw 350,000 naira boom, which is like $2,000 thereabout, leaving my account. Me, I was like, what kind of nonsense is this? I went to the account. I ran to the bank. The bank said no, that they've sent the money. I started calling everybody I knew. They stopped that check, only for me to get out to the house. I was like, you have no right to stop the check. Blah blah blah. You better go and free that money. I said no problem. I went to the back to the bank that day, and I let that check go. Oh, actually, it was too late because I canceled the check. So I withdrew the 350k cash and took it home in a bag, and gave it to her. But when I got to that bank that day, I was begging literally everybody to come and do guarantor for me. I opened a brand new account that was in my name, and I moved everything from that account. I left 10,000 naira there. Since you don't want to be responsible with money, if you have an emergency, there's 10k for you. And I took the money home. And I took the money into my personal account, and we stopped having money problem. Any day I don't bring feeding money, if you cannot find it by yourself, you'll be all right. Amen?
Amen.
And so that is back to financial responsibility. If you see that the person you're with is not financially responsible, you don't have to share your private information. It's not everything you need to share. I trust Tasteboards will know how much money I have and not tear me bill, because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing in the house. The fact that I made extra money this month does not mean I now have extra money to solve another one of your own problems. People need to understand these things. People need to respect people's money. If you respect other people's money, they will allow you to see things. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, sir.
Tasteboards knows the password to my safe. She always forgets it. I'll be reminding her. She'll forget it again. I'll remind her. Once in 2 months, I say, what's the password of my safe again? She'll just say one thing that is off. I'll say, that's not it. My ex. If I did put password, that's why they use hand, they block them. So that is it. That is it. Talking about Tasteboard, she is live now. It will be a good idea for us to go and join her.
Okay.
You know? So let's go to her page at TasteBudsNG. At TasteBudsNG. All of us. Let's go to her.
Can I say something real quick?
Yes.
And 90% of people who experience breakfast, who they serve breakfast, right? If their spouse come back to beg them or to apologize, they will accept them back. 90%.
Because you see, because you have invested a lot. Let me tell you something, and that's why Yahoo works. If a Yahoo guy buys you 50 million and he calls you back and says, bring 1 million, your money will come out. You will give her that 1 million.
Yes.
Because you have invested a lot. And you always feel that it is better for you to lose 1 million than for you to lose 50 million. Not knowing that 1 million is still part of the scam.
Yeah.
So the best thing for you to do is, when you are in such a toxic space, start finding an exit plan for yourself. So let's go and join Taste Buds Church tomorrow, guys. Don't forget, 11:45 a.m. Nigerian time. 11:45 a.m. Nigerian time. It's going to be an amazing hangout. We will have the presence of God. Ada, if I don't see you in church, I will personally flog you, because I can see you running up and down my comment section now. But church, you will not come. So guys, take care. Let's go to Taste Buds page.
Can we go to the church website to register? Because I always
Yes. Freenationchurch.org.
Yeah.
Freenationchurch.org. If you want to join us, not be only gist and amebo we do 24/7. Freenationchurch.org. Free Nation Church. No. Saturdays I don't come on for too long. So you're going to go and join Taste Buds. Ada, yes, I see you in church. Don't mind me. So that you come and you run off to your boyfriend's house. Come and stay the whole time. So, freenationchurch.org. Guys, go to Taste Buds page, TasteBuds at TasteBudsNG on Instagram. At TasteBudsNG on Instagram. I'm going there now. I'm gonna log right out and I'm going there now. So you guys join me there. TasteBudsNG. Can somebody paste Taste Buds handle there? Taste Buds, TasteBudsNG. All right. So Taste Buds NG. That's it. Vidoma has gotten it right. That's it. Pin. Anyway, you'll see me because she's going to invite me live, so I'm gonna be there too. Take care, guys, and God bless.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.